Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yoba and this is 360 Degrees Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and of course how to make and manage large amounts of money. Now, anytime I teach a seminar or I have a training class and I ask for questions at the end of the seminar, people are always asking me this question: how can we become wealthy? How can we get rich? How can we grow our wealth? Now, becoming wealthy is as much a function of what you do as much as it is a function of what you do not do. So today I'm going to tell you 8 things that you need to stop doing if you are going to create wealth. Now, first of those things is you need to stop believing that wealth is a religious thing. Wealth is not a religious thing. It doesn't matter where you worship. It doesn't matter what you profess. It doesn't matter what religion you follow. It doesn't matter what church you attend. Wealth is not a religious thing. Stop believing that. A lot of preachers these days, they will tell you, if you attend this place, if you worship in this place, or if you give this amount of money, you are going to become wealthy. Or if you do this thing the way this thing was done in the Bible or in some other religious book, you are going to become wealthy. That is simply just not true. Wealth is not a religious thing. So stop believing that wealth is a religious thing. All right, there are principles to getting wealthy, and those principles are based on 5 laws. First of all is the law of purpose. Second is the law of hard work. Third is the law of discipline. Fourth is the law of investment. And fifth is the law of deployment. Anything outside those 5 laws is not wealth creation, and is simply not true. Tip number 2 is stop believing that wealth comes all at once. Trust me, there is no way you will go to sleep and wake up in the morning and find yourself ridiculously wealthy. You might sleep and wake up and find out that a relative has left you money, or maybe you played the lottery and you won the lottery, but that just means you made some money. That does not mean you are wealthy, because if you do not understand the principles of wealth, if you don't have the discipline of wealth, if you don't know how to grow wealth, then within a few days or within a few weeks or within a few months, you're going to lose all that money and you will go back to what you were, which is broke and penniless. So forget about that thing. Stop believing that wealth comes all at once. That was what we believed when we were kids. When we talk to ourselves and say, oh, when I hammer. But there really is no thing called hammer. You have to build wealth. You have to grow wealth. It's a process. It's a long process. It's a journey. It's an exciting one for so many people. It's a tough one for so many others. So stop believing that wealth comes all at once. Tip number 3 is stop spending all you have on what you want. You want to become wealthy, you want to grow wealth, there are principles to it. I've said this before. You have to be disciplined, you have to budget your money, you have to manage your money, you have to save your money, you have to be careful what you spend on, you have to add to your money little by little, and over time your wealth grows. All right, so stop spending all you get on what you want. Everybody wants luxuries. I like luxuries too. I like to buy good things. I like to spend my money on good things. I like to be comfortable. I like things that bring me pleasure, but I do not spend all my money on what I want or what I believe I need. Even the richest men in the world, people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Sergey Brin, these people, they have a lot of money. They can afford virtually everything they want, but they do not spend their money buying virtually anything they want, because they understand that you cannot spend all that you have on what you want. If they did that, they would not be the world's richest people in the first place. Tip number 4 is stop believing that someone somewhere is obligated to help you to get wealth. Now, I call this the entitlement mentality, and unfortunately, this is a problem that is plaguing so many young people in our society today. They believe that their father is supposed to leave an inheritance for them, their mother is supposed to leave something for them, or some uncle somewhere is supposed to help them to become rich, is supposed to fund their business, is supposed to fund their idea, is supposed to fund their their dreams. This is simply not true. Nobody is obligated to help you to become rich. Nobody is obligated to help you to create wealth. If you want to create wealth, if you want to be well off, if you want to be wealthy, it is your dream, it is your goal, it is your responsibility. It's entirely up to you. If somebody helps you somewhere along the line, all well and good. But if nobody helps you, then you have to build your wealth by yourself. You have to make your dreams come true by yourself. Tip number 5 is stop spending time in the company of poor-minded people. We all know them, people that 5 years ago, they were not doing anything. 10 years ago, they were in the same place. If you look at them and you project their future, 10 years from now, they're still going to be in the same place. They don't have any initiatives, they have no principles, they have no drive of their own, they have no focus. Instead, they spend time complaining about everything or discouraging you, trying to bring your dreams down. Stop spending your time in the company of these people. These people will not help you create wealth. These people will not help you become rich. If anything, they will soil your dreams. They will spoil, your drive, and prevent you from achieving your own goals by their own negativity. So stop spending time in the company of poor-minded people. Very, very important. Tip number 6 is stop procrastinating. Develop a do-it-now mentality. If something comes up, you see something that needs to be done, take it, do it now. If you're given an assignment, take it, do it now. If you don't have the resources or you don't have the time to carry that assignment, to do that thing now, to correct that error right now, make a note of it. Set a reminder on your phone, or you can make a note of it somewhere. As soon as it's possible, as soon as it's convenient, you get to that thing and you do it. Rich people, wealthy people the world over, they will tell you they take advantage of opportunities as they arise. They do not let things fester. They do not let things crystallize. Develop a do-it-now mentality and stop procrastinating. Tip number 7 is stop being lazy. I'm saying this to the young people out there, people that believe that you can make money or you can become rich by sports betting, or you can become rich by pyramid schemes, or you can become rich by going into some kind of entertainment. Stop being, just stop it. Stop being lazy. You need to focus on your dreams. You need to focus on your goals. You need to have a talent, develop it. You need to have a skill, develop it. You need to build competence. You need to get educated. You need to get knowledgeable so that you can be able to create your wealth, watch your wealth grow, manage your wealth, and enjoy the journey. Stop being lazy. Nobody's going to do it for you. Don't look for somebody else that has done something and think you can duplicate it and get the same result. It doesn't work like that. There are so many variables. There are so many things that you do not factor in. All right, your dreams are your dreams. They're not my dreams. All right, I've made my dreams come true. I said I was going to write a series of books. I've written a series of books and my books are selling. I said I was going to start a business. I started a business. I've started another business and yet another business, and I'm making my money. They are my dreams. If I sit down and I do nothing, nobody's going to do it for me. My dreams are not going to come true. So stop being lazy. Then the last tip number 8, is stop looking for shortcuts. Please stop looking for shortcuts. Unfortunately, our problem in society today is we are always looking for ways we can circumvent the system. We're always looking for ways we can circumvent the rules and regulations. We're always looking for ways that we can short-circuit due process. Stop looking for shortcuts. There's no shortcut to wealth. There's no shortcut to results. There's no shortcut to excellence. It's not a fluke occurrence. All right. There are rules. There are processes. I talk about processes a lot because I believe in processes. I believe in tested procedures. I believe in tested processes. So stop looking for shortcuts. If you want to become wealthy, then there are books that you need to read. There's a mindset you need to have. There's a paradigm you need to have. Stop looking for shortcuts. You cannot get around it. It's only one way, and it's the straight and narrow way. My name is Ifan Yoba, and this is 360 Degrees Mastery. What do you think about it? The tips that I have just given? If you have anything you want to add to them, please leave a comment in the space below. If you do not agree with any of them, you can please just let me know. You can visit my website. The address is there on the screen. Follow me on social media. You can check out my other books. I have a book, Get Up, Get Busy, Get That A. That one is for students. I have another book that I've just finished, that just came out. It's called 360 Degrees Mastery. All these tips, all these laws are outlined in those books. You can check my website, check out my blog. Every day or every week I put up something new. I put up content. My name is Ifan Yoba, and I'm encouraging you to go out, build your wealth, stop believing in things that will prevent you from becoming rich. Go out and make it happen for yourself. Thank you.